Guys, there's been a lot of drama with Biggie and Tesehki. In the recent episode of Baddies, you will see that they end up having a conversation with Siki, Mariah, and her friend, Neek. But it all started with Mariah and Biggie first. And honestly, they couldn't even have a proper conversation. It was annoying. Biggie was acting like she had ADD and couldn't get down to the root of it. And then Tesehki ended up coming and interrupting the whole conversation. But basically, I think that Biggie was being a fake friend because Biggie wouldn't have Mariah's back when Mariah was basically fighting for Biggie. But Mariah ended up having a deeper drama with Ciroc because she ended up bringing her kids, so I kind of understand why Biggie doesn't want to get involved, but at the same time, you should have your friend's back because your friend had your back. Yeah! Anyway, what do you think about that? Anyway, they end up going outside and Neek ended up pressing Biggie because she felt that she was trying to set her friend up, and apparently there was words on the street that Biggie was hanging out with Ciroc behind their back.
How dare you?
And they believed it. Now, I wonder who did that. I definitely think it was one of the producers.
I do not want to comment.
Because how come y'all can't put a name on who told y'all, who told you that Biggie was hanging out with Ciroc? Anyway, Nikki's asking questions that basically imply that Biggie is somehow friends with Ciroc and she's trying to help her get on the show and that she sets these fakes drama up because apparently Biggie tried to do that with her. And then she felt that Biggie tries to use Tesehki as a bodyguard, especially when she was having beef with Big Lex.
Well, yes.
And basically she feels that Biggie doesn't treat Tesehki like a real friend.
Because you bitches is fake!
Now, the problem with Nikki is that she's been holding this in for a long time, and I guess she hasn't really tried to sort it out with Biggie. And then when Biggie was trying to explain herself, she attacked her. Now, they end up fighting and stuff, and it was really bad. She ended up spilling the beans on how Tesehki's been treating her behind the scenes poorly, and she feels that it was a setup, but I'm just like, Biggie, if it was a setup, it was definitely done by the producers, because you gotta ask, who told them that you were hanging out with Ciroc if you weren't?
I was playing.
I definitely got set up, and it's exactly why I don't do with nobody at all. She said that she attacked me saying I was the one that set up the fight between Ciroc and Tesehki. Whole entire time them girls have been going at each other for weeks. Big Dominican. What really happened is they set me up and sent her friend after me. End of conversation. And the day that this episode happened, prior to that, I have not had a private conversation with Ciroc.
Oh, really?
The only conversation that we had, let's make this clear, was at rehearsals in front of everybody there. She got beat up and tried to redeem herself with me like, girl, bye.
Trevi responded with clock it, and then a fan said, I feel like as a friend, Neek asked the questions that needed to be asked, and that clip wasn't the only time Biggie has said shit like that. Neek says, it's not. And then while this was going viral, Ciroc finally responded to someone's comment that said, did they not forget Lexi hit Biggie and Tesehki hugged her? So what if she wanted to talk to Ciroc? Are you dumb? That friend's tall, stupid. Wait, let me stop. I'm getting too invested. She said, mind you, we never had a conversation outside of me apologizing. The F do I got a sneak be talking to a bitch like Paul? Like, huh? Someone says, why would she be cool with Ciroc if she told her when she apologized that she accepted the apology but would keep her distance still? Hello, they created a scenario because them hoes weak and Tesehki the weakest one. I had never spoke to Biggie before that scene. Nick then responded, basically saying that Biggie was a liar. She is a liar. F, I have to redeem myself for. B, it's baddies. I'm never ducking from none of y'all. No, I clocked your teeth, Biggie. You're a liar. Proof is the same one who was in Tesehki room saying you will buy her a purse for beating up Ciroc. Shut the F up. Biggie been devising this plan for years. She's been asking me to fake beef with her on Baddies since her leg injury, since Baddies Caribbean. Auditions never just wanted me to audition and get on because of course her plan was to make herself look innocent like we set her up. Her, please. I don't give a fuck about getting in no fight. You win some, you lose some. I'm not no punk B. Unlike you who use up anybody for your gain and then talk shit about them, Biggie. I personally been around you while you talk shit about anybody close to you and you're weird and have to live with this shit at night. That's the best revenge. Simple tell self finish cleaning up your own mess because you done using my friend or anybody over this way. Yo, I'm confused. Why the fuck you still hanging out with her if she was talking all this shit and doing all this fake shit?
Stupid.
Anyway, Biggie decided to go on Instagram and respond to the allegations or just to throw shade at the whole cast by saying this.
It takes like 6 of y'all to fight to get numbers like me. Like for real though. Ask let me who the 5-star bitch is.
I'm confused.
Biggie decided to go on live Instagram and explain her side of the story.
It's because Tesehki allowed her friend to get in our business, and the whole time that her friend is saying stuff, Tesehki's just there like, quiet when the girl was literally verbally attacking me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girl was verbally attacking me, and she kept trying to find reasons to have a problem with me. Then they pulled up the little clip when I was like, oh, if you put your, hi Alvin, my baby, if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna tell Tesehki.
Okay.
Or whatever the fact may be. And I was wrong for saying that, but I said that because, one, everybody's been saying they was ducking each other for mad long, so I said that. And two, I had called Tesehki and she had told me, isn't nobody gonna touch you? So let's really get into it. When I had called Tesehki, to tell her, like, hey sister, my bad, I'm sorry I even mentioned your name. This was in the Korea thing. I said, sister, my bad, I'm sorry I even mentioned your name. I had told them, I was like, you know, I'm sorry for bringing you in that, but, you know, it was just, like, what I had to say, because, like, you know, what was happening, like, it was just moving fast. And Tesehki was like, I don't care about that. Tesehki was like, I don't care about that. No one's gonna put their hands on you, Biggie. You know, nobody wants to fight you, da-da-da-da. This is when, that's why I really thought that Lex wasn't gonna fight me. When everything was happening and I decided that I'm not performing with Tesehki anymore is because ooh, her friend kept making up lies, was like, you never came to Tesehki's new house. You never, like, she wanted to find mad different reasons to have a problem with me. Mind you, the only reason why I didn't go to Tesehki's new house is because I was going through a lot with my dog at that moment. Like, y'all know I have an elderly dog.
Oh, she passed away? Oh.
Right? I have an elderly dog. My dog's 11 years old. His name's Simba. And Simba wasn't doing that well at that moment. You know, Simba's still trying to recover.
Oh, I have to take care of my family, my cow and my buffalo. Now my buffalo sick. I have to take my buffalo to hospital first.
So when Tesehki had just moved, I couldn't leave to go to Tesehki's new house in Atlanta, mind you.
And then Biggie ended up talking about how Tesehki threatened her. And mind you, in the actual episode, Tesehki said that she never did that and that Biggie was just trying to be TV. Or is Tesehki lying? At this point, I can't trust Tesehki because we all know she's full of shit.
Has Tesehki been to Prague? Yeah, Tesehki came to my house once, but it's only because I had booked her for us to do a show together because we were supposed to do a stream. And when we were supposed to do the stream, Tesehki went and she took another booking on top of the booking that we already made. And then she canceled our stream date. And I should have known right there that me and Tesehki was falling down and it wasn't going to be a thing. Because Tesehki had threatened to beat my ass, come to Providence and do all of that. And I told her, I said, I don't on TV and do all that, but like, you're not going to come to my city and put your hands on me because it's not going to end up falling down like that.
You got all that mouth and you can't fight.
Like, forget about me. It's just not going to be a thing. Like, you cannot, if you think you're going to come to my city and do something, like, these are my stomping grounds, right? So it's like, as we were speaking, I was just like, hey, like, that's not what's happening. Mind you, no one even knew that happened. No one even knew that argument happened. Why? Because I'm a good friend.
Oh, really?
I never even brought it out to the world or nothing. Mind you, she speaks to me horribly, horribly, horribly. She speaks to me. So
If that's the way you feel.
So I let it go. And mind you, like, a lot of my friends in Rhode Island heard the conversation, and not only heard the conversation, even her friend heard the conversation. Her manager at that time, both of her managers at that time heard the conversation, and they knew that she was wrong. Then when she came to Island, she apologized to me. We sat down in my closet.
Are you homosexual?
Literally, and we were crying about it, like, sister, we shouldn't talk to each other like that, da-da-da-da. And I told her, I said, you know what, it's true. So when the reunion came a little bit after that, and that weird shit happened with Lex,
I don't give a damn.
I felt very offended because it was like, not even like offended, like I just, what did Anna say? I have not spoken to Anna really much about it. Cause you know, Anna has her own life that she's building, right? So imagine me like bringing the baddie stuff to her. Like when we're outside of baddies, we don't talk about baddies. We try to like, we try to like, you know, be in our own life. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely.
And that's why, like, you know, like, we love each other, we show love. So it's just different. So I didn't want to hit up Anna about it. Like, just negativity, it just wasn't a thing of mine, right?
Okay.
And there's nothing that Anna can tell Tesehki that's going to stop Tesehki from feeling the way she feels, right?
Yeah.
So whatever. So a little bit after that, the reunion happened. She had hugged her the minute that me and her fought, and I just didn't think it was a good, like, it just wasn't a good representation of who we are to each other and how we deal with it. So, you know, called Tesehki weird. I was like, you're being a weird bitch.
Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight?
And I had said that at the reunion. And I feel like right there, right after the reunion, her and her people was on some shit like, oh, like, why did Biggie try you? I was never trying Tesehki. Why would I try my friend? No, I expressed myself, right? I expressed myself, and maybe I should have never expressed myself immediately like that, like right on camera, like, you're a weird bitch.
Okay, bitch, you said it, not me.
But it's just how I felt at that moment, right? So I feel like right there and then she felt like, okay, well, Biggie's running her mouth, so the next time I get around Biggie and my people, I'm gonna let my people check that. right? Because it would have been weird if Tesehki would.
Now, Mariah ended up going live coming for Biggie, and we're gonna explain that in part 2 because I can't have this video too long for you guys.